Nicki Minaj just went nuclear on Jay-Z during Grammy night, exposing alleged relationships with underage women. But here's where it gets wild. Beyonce just came even harder at Nicki Minaj, and what she said in Jay-Z's defense will shock you. Let's get into it. The title money dispute on February 1st, 2026. During the Grammy Awards, Nicki Minaj went on X and posted dozens of messages targeting Jay-Z. The rant lasted several hours. It started around 8 p.m. ET and continued past midnight. The outburst was triggered by host Trevor Noah's joke about her absence, linking it to her recent support for Donald Trump. But this was not the beginning of the feud. The tensions between Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z trace back to 2021. That year, Jay-Z sold TIDAL to Square for $297 to $32 million. Nicki was among 16 artists promised 3% equity in 2015 for promoting the platform and providing exclusives.
Oh, y'all, Nicki Minaj is back on X, and she's coming for Jay-Z. So in a series of tweets, Nicki Minaj is claiming that Jay-Z owes her $100 to $200 million so far.
The TIDAL deal was marketed as an artist-owned music streaming service. Jay-Z relaunched it in 2015 after acquiring TIDAL for $56 million. At a high-profile event in New York, 16 artists were announced as co-owners. These artists included Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Rihanna, Kanye West, Madonna, and J. Cole. Each artist reportedly received a 3% equity stake in music in exchange for exclusive content, promotional efforts, and driving subscriber growth. Nicki contributed by releasing the Feeling Myself video exclusively on TIDAL. She actively endorsed the service. But when Jay-Z sold the platform in 2021, Nicki claimed she was offered only $1 million, which she rejected as insufficient.
Ownership, he gave artists some ownership, including J. Cole, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna. And then when he sold the company back in 2021, Nicki Minaj had always said that she felt like she wasn't paid out what she should have been paid out. She was only offered $1 million at the time.
Media outlets like Variety reported that each artist owner received approximately $9 million from the deal. Nicki disputed this narrative. Music, she claimed she was informed no profit was made. She said the $1 million offer was music, hush money to silence her. By July 2025, Nicki's demands had grown to 100 hours, $200 million, factoring in accrued interest. Music, she called it karmic debt. She tied the claim to her DAO, Student of the Game Initiative, promising to use any settlement to cover fans' tuition and student loans. But there is another side to this story. Industry executive, Music, Steve Stout argued that Nicki and others lacked formal shares due to unsigned documents. He, Music, stated that many artists, including Nicki, never completed shareholder agreements. This would mean the equity Music promises were more promotional than legal. Public records from the UK's Companies House and US SEC filings, Music, showed the holding company was primarily controlled by Jay-Z. There is no explicit documentation of shared equity among the artists. Music, the structure allowed for minimal disclosure, often filed through Delaware-based entities known for privacy.
I'll tell you this, I have no idea about their business, but if someone owed me $200 million, then I would be in court, not on X. And I guarantee you, if she ever took that to court, that would be a huge
point from The Breakfast Club highlights a key fact. As of February 2026, no lawsuit, Music, has been filed by Nicki. Despite her threats of litigation, she has not pursued legal action. Critics cite this as a potential indicator of the claim's weakness. Nicki has repeatedly denied the counterclaim that she failed to sign paperwork. She asserted that the 2015 public signing event, Music, should suffice as agreement. She accused Jay-Z and Roc Nation CEO Desiree Perez of withholding access and spreading misinformation about artists' returns, Music on investment. Similar disputes arose with other artists. Kanye West sued TIDAL in 2016 for $3 million in unpaid royalties and bonuses, Music, related to his album The Life of Pablo. That case was settled out of court without public details. This shows a pattern of artists questioning TIDAL's equity promises, Music. The TIDAL money dispute became the foundation for Nicki's broader accusations against Jay-Z. It set the stage for her music, claims of sabotage, her political pivot, and her Grammy night explosion. The $200 million claim remained, music, her central grievance. Even as she expanded her attacks to other areas of Jay-Z's influence, Jay-Z and Roc Nation have not responded publicly to these claims. They have maintained complete silence, music, throughout the controversy. This one-sided discourse has allowed Nicki's narrative to dominate social media discussions, with fans debating the validity of her accusations on platforms like X, Music, and Reddit. The Super Bowl sabotage claims show that the financial dispute over TIDAL, music, equity was only the beginning of Nicki Minaj's accusations against Jay-Z. By 2024, her grievances expanded into allegations of career sabotage, with the Super Bowl halftime show, music selection becoming a major flashpoint in their escalating feud. In September 2024, the NFL announced that Kendrick Lamar would headline the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. This decision ignited a firestorm of controversy. Many fans and artists expected Lil Wayne to perform, given his deep roots in the city. Nicki accused Jay-Z of ego-driven bias in music, selecting Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne, framing it as sabotage against Southern artists.
Lil Wayne, she feels like Lil Wayne should have been the performer at the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
She did a whole list.
She said, "Dear #Jay-Z, you ruined hip-hop, you ruined football, you ruined basketball, you ruined touring, you ruined Instagram, you ruined Twitter. The jig is up. All of this is alleged, and for entertainment purposes,